There we go. Alright. First check Discord. Yeah. We've got to turn. We've got to take care of the flip side of the thing. Damn it. I'm really good to have that. I'll switch the game up. I'll switch the game category in a little bit. Just want to kind of watch this little ad thing, get this little ad thing, get a fun little avatar, Discord avatar thing. Yes, I am humane. Is now. Alright. Mobile Live dashboard. Check the stream, see how it's looking sounding and everything, hopefully. Okay. Now, last little thing. Switch the game category to Doom 2. Hello Earth. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started now, since everything, is popped off notifications, bots done their thing and all that. So, yeah. As always, everyone, hey yo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to a pretty late and little installment of Weapons Mod Wednesday. So, I know that I'm late this evening and everything. It's kind of one of those little situations where it's like, once you. It's pretty much one of those situations where it was like, when you are when you pretty much just plop down on your bed, and everything. You just want just to sleep the day away or whatever. It kind of happens like that. But but yeah, I slept for quite a bit while and everything. Then when I got up, I was trying to wake up a little bit, and I figured I'd get on DVD, maybe get a little bit more blood points and everything like that. And I only really had two matches. I only had really two matches, and first one was just eesh. The first match that I had, it was against a clown on Bad and Preschool. And for whatever reason, the fucking Leon that we had on our team, on our Survivor team, decided to be a little bitch. Now you might be asking yourself how exactly would they a little bitch rumble? Well, when I went to go unhook them, they were pretty much just doing a little animation of trying to unhook themselves, even though there was no luck offerings or whatever, for them to try and 4%. And they're wasting my time, and the other person's time as well. To the point where the clown actually came back, and then the clown came back. And apparently did not have a slight little clue about what was going on. So they down, they were hitting me, and I think the 11, the person who was playing as 11, with the bottles, and downing us and everything like that. Well, I think I got down first, while the 11, I think either the 11 or the Michaela had somehow saved the Leon, even though they didn't, even they were just pretty much giving up, or on the first thing. So there was that. Uh, and then I think the 11 got hooked. And I'm trying well, no, I'm trying to think, because it's one of those situations where it's it happened, and I'm trying just forget about it in a way, but then I'm trying to remember, because it's I know I got hooked. I think the Leon might got hooked, and the 11 got hooked, and I just remember Michaela was the last one. That was the last one standing per se, and yeah, and she didn't bother trying to unhook me, or even our other teammate, and pretty much they just went up to the clown. They were just crouching and everything, and we got left to second stage. And then and I think afterwards that the clown just okay, I'm going to down this Michaela, so we ended up all abandoning. At least I did, because it's because there was no point in staying with the game pretty much with the game pretty much being thrown by fucking Leon. Second match I had was against the Myers on Trickster's Illusion. I thought I was gonna have the same little issue where it was the match starting off rough, couldn't be able to do anything. But I think that we managed to get down to one or two gens and everything, and I was the last survivor alive, but I didn't know where the fuck the hatch was, so I ended up getting chased by the Myers and down, so I abandoned there. And then after that, I pretty much had me a little bit of my dinner, which I still have some more of, which I had me some burgers and fries, or a burger and fries, and some fries. And, yeah, I also had to work on the title for the stream, which I tried, to make it, doomy and, maybe a little bit punny and funny. But anyway, so, for those that are new to this channel, or this series, Weapons Mod Wednesdays are the thing that I like to do, which is, which what we're doing today. But, Weapons Mod Wednesday is the thing that I do on Wednesdays during my 2 days slow week of streaming, where I usually like either like revisit Doom 1 or Doom 2 with some sort of weapons mod that changes things up from being just like the normal standard vanilla version. Sometimes it may be maybe a bit small. Sometimes it may actually be a bit bigger, to where like everything's everything works, plays differently and all that. And today or tonight rather, I decided to play some Doom 2, and I decided to do it with the Doom Weapons Overhaul mod. Now, this person here, I believe, is the one. I want to say this is the person who might have made this mod. But yeah, they uploaded the Doom 1 and the Doom 2 version. And basically, in a nutshell, like what this whole thing is I guess you say it tends to do more action focus. It makes the weapon smoother. And it does a lot of stuff with the weapons to make things makes things feel good. Makes things feel worth using. So like for example, it so you can see it has refined fist, made pistol shooting more faster while adding unused sprites, which you can probably see in the little preview thing. Made shotgun pump faster, made changes to SSG as seen in more epic SSG, whatever that means. But basically, they made it to where like the SSG, aka Super Shotgun, can fire much faster now and everything, which is cool. Chainsaw is much faster, reduced plasma rifle cooldown, increased chain gun fire rate, which is nice, and BOG now melts through everything. Just don't shoot at that point blank, because you can pretty much kill yourself like that. And last time we did this, we got all the way up to map 7, which was dead simple, because the idea in my head was trying to do like some of the levels, and like when I hit like a transition or something, or like when I hit like a level transition thing or like intermission text, that's when I went in. So. Yeah, but just look at how fast the SSG can fire. It's so lovely. Okay. Now that all that's taken care of, I can go around collecting the goodies. And yeah, I believe if I remember correctly, I think I'm either like playing this on Hurt Me Plenty or Ultra Violence, but I believe that I have I believe I have the multiplayer items enabled. So like I think like things that you would expect to see in like co-op, for example, or mainly, I think you actually be able to see in the single player. I figured, hey, I played, I figured like, hey, like I played Doom, I played Doom and Doom 2 so many times. It's just like, let's have a little bit of that fun, shall we? I also decided to do a little thing as well to kind of go a bit retro with the look. So what I did was I made the resolution scale be original, and also kind of did a little thing with. Well, even like I don't think that's really a thing, but like what I did was I made the safe, what was it, the screen size pretty much like I pretty much had it to where the HUD was in full view instead of brief. So alright. Wow, not even 20 minutes into the stream, and all of a sudden I get a fucking I get a fucking view bot. That's funny. Oh. Oh, apparently from my Twitch chat. Oh, well, there it is. I was about to say, like, yeah, apparently there's two. I got two view bots, but thankfully Streetbot actually got rid of them for me. Okay, so now that we're on a new level, I'm gonna make a new save, just in case, like, something goes wrong with this stream, which hopefully it doesn't, but, it's a little thing that I do where it's like, if I have like a part 2 and beyond, I always make like a new hard save, and then, if something happens, I can fall back on my previous thing, and go from there. I will say though, I am loving this BFG, this new BFG thing. But as you can tell, like the the chain gun fires much faster, and it's lovely. It's lovely, also lovely. Let's see how this outcome goes, shall we? Wow. They actually managed to kill the Cyber Demon. Like, what you know about that? Ow. Alright. Do that. Alright. Go here. I love it. Oops. I move fire. But one thing I'd say that I'm hoping for, like, you know, somewhere down the road, is when me and Onyx be able to play some Doom, some classic Doom together. And I think like the one thing I'm probably gonna, you know, have him do, then we'll have him get like the Doom weapon overhaul mods, for both games, for both, you know, Doom 1 and 2. Cause I really think, cause if I know him, you know, he's gonna love the fucking, he's gonna fucking love the SSG. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I didn't know about this teleport, but I knew about this one. I don't know why, but like, I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't know if I mentioned it previously, but like I can understand, like, you know, like it's the part of the refined tuning of the fist, but like for whatever reason, like I just something about it's just weird. But I don't know. Maybe it's just moi. Yeah, give me a second. I'm kind of just checking some stuff. Checking some stuff on the PC side of things. Back to DVD though. Like, um, I believe that the clown that I faced. I think like they were a TikToker because they like TT instead of like TTV, which usually means like if I think it's like if you see like TT, that means like TikTok. That's that's a short way of saying TikTok. TTV is Twitch.tv, and then they're gonna of course get YouTube, which is like usually YT. Oh my. Wait, why did that not show? I could just see the thing and it's like so. Oh, there we go. So first off, welcome in Gloom Genetics. Happy to meet a new face. And yes, I know that I'm streaming at 360p because I'm not affiliated or partnered or anything like that. And everything. So like, so it only works. So like, it only works really, like to have the ability, to have like multiple things going off. Like I have to be like either affiliated or partner for people to have like the ability to to change the resolution to what they want. Like I don't stream it like fucking like 1080p max settings and all that stuff because I know not everyone can always be able to watch HD quality. Yeah, like I stream at 360p because it's much simpler for people that can't be able to watch like HD streams and everything like that. The highest I usually would ever go with is maybe like around 540p normal, and that's really about it because even at 540p, it's still kind of like considered to be like HD or whatever, but I just stream it at 360p because it's something like I said, it's something that it's simple to do and everything, and I don't have to like worry about if everyone it's like if everyone is having issues or not. Ow. So yes, basically I am fully aware that I'm streaming only at 360p. That's my intention. Because like I said, I'm not affiliated or partnered with Twitch, so like I can't both to have like that that multitude of stream quality. So I hope that you can understand where I'm coming from with that. And the thing that I don't think that people somehow must not realize is that it's like, hey, it's not the lowest quality that there is. It's still it's still viewable. It's like you're not gonna always see everything in fucking crisp HD. Especially when it comes to the exporting and everything like that. Because I think. Because I want to say that I think the higher quality that your stream is, the more than likely that it's going to take the more likely it's going to take so long for your stream to process if you export it. Ow. But yes, like I said, I know that I'm streaming only at 360p. It's fine, and like I said, it makes it to where it can be viewed by anyone. It's like I think that's the one thing people just don't seem to realize. It's like, hey, it's not everything that you're gonna watch is always gonna be HD. yeah, other than that though, like, I don't know if you're still here or whatever, but like I say, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet new folks. Hope you enjoyed the stream and everything. Whether you're wanting to be an active chatter or a silent lurker, and hopefully you're having a good day today. Whatever time, whatever like time zone stuff it might be for you. I will say though, I almost feel like I might have to start making that. I almost feel like I might have to start like making like a command about involving like the whole situation with my stream quality. Damn it. Okay. I will say I really do. I'm loving the overhaul of these weapons, especially on the fucking BFG. Yeah, like so if it almost kind of feels like I almost want to say that kind of feels like Doom 2016's BFG in a way where it's like you shoot it and it's like even if it's like you shoot it, seems like kind of like cut through enemies, and everything, which is nice because it's like because I say like in a way like it's like better crowd control. Well, I guess they left. Oh well, you know. Okay. Cause yeah, like I said, it's it's still good quality, and everything, it still can be seen. Unless somehow you have like bad internet, and all of a sudden, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, yeah, like I don't know, it's like, you know, if everybody knows that, cause like, you know, like, cause I feel like most of the time, you know, like when people watch Twitch, you know, they have the ability to like, you know, they have like, you know, they have like the ability to where it's like, you know, they're more than likely like, you know, watching, you know, like affiliated streamers or partner streamers, and, you know, they have all these nice little options and everything. Ow. We need the blue key. I got the blue key. Marble bonuses. I need some more shotgun ammo. You know, there's one thing that I wish, as far as like a mod goes, I wish there was I wish there was a version, I wish there was some sort of mod that made it to where, when you kill a pain elemental, that, it doesn't release 3 lost souls. I love it. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and end it there. Cause for one, like I'm wanting to have more. I want to have my other Boyga, you know, hamburger. Um, 2, I'm probably gonna try and see if I can cook me up some tea, so I can be able to have some tea, you know, to drink. I know I have some Coca-Colas, but you know, always like having tea. Like I say, like if people were to ask me like what's your go-to drink and everything, I usually would say like some tea. You know, you have like um, I usually say like it would be tea. It would be Lipton tea, which usually that's kind of like the thing that my folks usually get. But I'd say I usually kind of like to have it. I would be sweet, you know, like regular sugar, with like actual sugar, and nothing like no sweetened little bullshit. Like, you know, get this shit out of here. Man, I want to see if I can message this person, you know, kind of be like, hey, you know, like hey, I saw your message and everything. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was weird. Cause like, I was like trying to, you know, like highlight the person's name and everything. see, let's talk about, let's see the stuff in my chat box. Curiouser and curiouser. Yes, this. Where did this sound come? Where did this come from? Yeah, this is kind of like the part where like things might, where things might, kind of be quiet and everything like that. They try and find someone to raid. Yeah, sure. I think I know how I'm gonna aim. Don't have to rate them too much, but alright. So if everything goes well, my next planned stream will be hopefully tomorrow. Will hopefully be on sometime tomorrow, aka Thursday. I'm probably gonna be doing some more Dead by Daylight. For like 2v8, maybe play a little bit of 1v4 and everything like that. Because I want to try to hopefully get. I'm still hoping to like get Skull Merchant to the P100, and then I probably might do a little thing of like work on Nicolas Cage or something like that as well. So there's that. Um, so now, of course, as I usually always say, I might do a lot, I might do random streams here and there, but for right now, like that's the idea that I have, mostly because this is my slow week of streaming. But if you enjoy what you saw today, though, and you watch this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, give it a sub, know you do good stuff. Feel free to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky as well. And until I see you all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.